Hello everybody, we're off the turnpike in Pennsylvania. We're in Exton. And interesting history of Exton. Exton was this road here, Pottstown Pike. Pottstown Pike was the original supply route as the Revolutionary War moved inland. And along Pottstown Pike, it was the supply route for gasoline. So a lot of the American revolutionaries relied on this road to get the gasoline they needed to fuel the war. And if you drive along here, sometimes you'll see empty gas cans from those days. Now today, of course, it's a big commuter route into the city. So it's interesting how today people go into the city to do battle in the halls of American commerce. And it wasn't that long ago that troops were coming up from the King of Prussia, from the shopping malls along there, up here through Exton during the Revolutionary War, getting food, supplies, and gasoline all along here. Downington was also a linchpin, a important nexus of the battles, because in Downington's where they got a lot of the down jackets they needed for the cold winters. And some people even had down boots. Now that tended to be the colonels, the generals, the leaders of the armies. And famously, George Washington gave his down boots to a soldier he met along this route that had regular boots but then lost the boots in a snowbank during one of the bad blizzards during the war. See, here's the sign, Pottstown Pike, right there. This is a very historic road. They turned part of Pottstown Pike into the original Pennsylvania Turnpike, and they charged wagons and the local citizenry a fee to travel along here to help pay for the war. And then, of course, the current Pennsylvania Turnpike as it exists today is slightly north of here. Kind of amazing that it wasn't that long ago that this was the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and families in wagons and people on foot, and donkeys, mules, horses. And if you didn't get a receipt, forgot to get a receipt, they would write one out for you. But if you forgot to get it, then you couldn't even put it on your taxes. Couldn't even deduct it from your taxes. So but in a way, people thought of it as their effort, they're supporting the war effort, the War of Independence, and everybody's pitching in. So if they forgot to put it on their taxes, they said, well, whatever, I didn't need that refund anyway. It all goes to creating a new country. A lot of times families to support the war effort. Yes, as a way to demonstrate their love of their new country, but sometimes parents wanted to create a new country because they look forward to taking their kid out to Hollywood and making them a star. So anything that would help Little Miss Stardom get a leg up, Little Miss Showbiz, depending on the family and the talent of the kid, whether it be acting, singing. You know, a lot of times the kid didn't have talent. A lot of times the kid didn't even want to be in show business, but you know, the stage moms, the Revolutionary War stage moms, you know, they came from the old country. They didn't do so good over there in London in the theater district and trying to break into show business there. So once they got to America, what did? They turned their attention to their daughters, their sons, trying to get them to become stars. Just very fascinating all along here, the history of this area.